Hey everyone, welcome to the Fat Life Podcast, a place where we celebrate embracing the good life, drinking the good drinks, eating the good foods, and being an overall good person. Now, it's time to embrace the fluff with your hosts, Reggie and Carter.
Welcome to the Fat Life Podcast.
What's going on, everybody?
Thursday evening.
Back. It is. It's Thursday evening. We're ready to rock and roll.
Feeling good?
Yeah, not too bad at all. I still can't hear out of my right ear, but, you know.
It'll eventually come back. Maybe not.
Yeah, probably not. I think this is how deaf people...
That's how it starts?
I really feel, yeah. Like, I cannot hear. But then, like, every time, like, I, put my finger in my ear to try and move it around and get some hearing, I just get this liquid on my hands.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's wax or brain fluid or... Yeah, I'm
pretty
pretty sure
both.
it's brain fluid.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm currently dying. It's cool, though.
It's cool, though.
Yeah.
The show goes on.
The show goes on. It almost didn't tonight.
God, tonight was a rough... I was about ready to rip my hair out.
Yep.
What I have left of it.
Exactly. Tonight, we decided to upgrade our equipment.
Go professional.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got rid of the plug-and-play Yetis.
Yep.
And went to the XLR mic condenser microphones, so we got the mixer board and all that good shit.
Yep.
But you gotta spend money to make money.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing. So we're on a roll of, upgrading everything, getting the best sound and best quality that we can put out there.
Big shout out to the guy at Guitar Center for setting us up with this microphone setup, because I'm loving the way this thing looks. I'm loving the way it just... I feel like I'm doing a podcast now.
Yeah, the AKG P120s.
Yes.
Yeah, not too bad,
Not too bad. For someone on a budget who's trying to sound professional, this seems to be the best setup we can go with. I mean, we've tested it a few times now with our levels and everything, and sounding pretty damn good. Better than we have the last couple episodes, so
absolutely,
let's keep that going.
If it wasn't the mics messing up, it's now... We don't have issues with that. It's the dogs jumping all over us. That's... what you get for recording in an apartment.
Yeah, that's what happens, though.
But hey, that's the game you play.
I gotta say, I know we didn't have a meal tonight, obviously because of special circumstances than we usually do when we record.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we broke out the buffalo chicken beef jerky. Even though the jerky was beef, it was still a buffalo wing style jerky.
Yep, absolutely. By Carnivore Club.
Oh my god.
Pull that bag real quick.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
I wanna tell the audience, because you guys can grab this this stuff. What is it? Grandpa's Jerky?
No. This is actually from the Long Beach Jerky Co.
There we go. Long Beach Jerky Co.
It's high in protein. It's got 14 grams of protein per bag. And they're not huge bags. I mean, they're really good size.
No, not at all. And they're not resealable. That's the only issue I have, is they're not resealable.
Yes, I agree with you 100%, because this could last a lot longer if it was.
Absolutely.
But it even tells you on it that there's a meat cleaver action on the cover, and it tells you how many meat cleavers is how spicy it is. And this is right in the middle between mild and swelter.
Yeah, and it was great. I loved it.
It wasn't hot at all, actually. I thought that was the best part about it, was it didn't go overkill on it. So
right.
Well,
and the nice thing, especially about this company, when it comes to jerky, I'm a jerky snob, right?
Right.
And so you normally, you get you either get a just crunch of a jerky, or you get a gooey, chewy,
rubbery,
should not by any means be beef jerky.
Right. Like most of your Jack Links, I feel like.
Right, exactly.
That's exactly what you're getting now.
Yeah, they're not dehydrated enough,
Exactly.
It's not dried out. This stuff is incredible. You have the tenderness.
Yes.
And then you have that crunch. It was great.
You did. That was very good.
Speaking of wings, since we're going into the meal aspect of it, you took your mom out for a birthday dinner.
I did.
You guys went out to Dylan's barbecue.
Yes.
And you told me you had some wings.
I did.
Tell the audience and myself about these wings, because my mouth was watering.
So they're called the sweet and spicy wings. They're crunchy wings.
Sure.
And the way they're advertised is that they're deep fried wings with a crunchy exterior with a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce on them.
Sure.
And they're not breaded. So if you're the type of person that likes breaded wings, that's not what you're getting here. They're your traditional fried wings that are like nice and crispy on the outside,
but
still
crispy?
Juicy. Yeah. Very crispy.
See, that's the issue I have with most pizza places.
Never crispy
Their wings,
enough.
they're not crispy at all. They're ooey gooey, and that's not a wing. I want the crunch.
Exactly. It seems like the wings that you get at places like my big one is Barrows.
Oh yeah, they're horrible.
Never cooked all the way.
Everyone's like, "Oh, they're so good." No, they're ooey gooey nasty.
Their sauce is fantastic.
It's
I love
ooey.
Barrows sauce. That's true. But I hate their wings because it's never cooked all the way. I've gotten sick multiple times from raw wings from them.
Yeah.
And I think that they throw it in to get it done real quick, pull it and go, instead of actually taking the time to fully fry your wings. If you don't fully fry your wings, they're not wings.
No, they're not.
So
I'm just a food snob in all reality. You know?
I'm the same way.
But that's the thing is, it's like, so you go to Dillon's, you expect good barbecue. You got good barbecue.
Yeah.
You know, so Allie and I the other night, what was it, Monday night, we decided to go on a date, you know?
Yeah.
Just a little date night. She's pregnant. We don't really get out all that much.
Sure.
We normally cook at home and not by choice, or not by, we have to, but by choice, right? We'd rather spend time at home and spend the company together. We decided to go out to Yard House. Yard House, normally, traditionally, a great brewery, great restaurant, great food. They're known for a lot of different shit. But it's like, you know, we both kind of just we're like, cool, comfort foods. Get some mac and cheese, right?
Sure.
So Allie gets their regular mac and cheese. It's got bacon and chicken and, you know, mushrooms. She decided to get taken out.
Right.
And then they have like this lobster mac and cheese, which they're known for.
Right.
So it's got, you know, your mac and cheese. You've got lobster, mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, asparagus.
Sounds like it's going to be very savory.
Right. Sounds like it's going to be delicious, right? Like, and so they bring it out, and it's fucking filled with lobster. Amazing.
That's
I
great.
love lobster. I take a bite. What did I just eat? There's no flavor.
Not even a flavor of cheese.
No, not even a flavor of cheese. Flavorless. Like, the lobster didn't taste like anything. The only thing that had flavor was the asparagus.
Which, yeah, it's asparagus.
Inevitable.
Yeah.
And then Yard House does not supply salt and pepper. It's like you can't adjust it at all. Like, I asked for salt and pepper. They didn't bring salt and pepper. They don't have salt and pepper shakers. Like, or the waitress was just whatever.
Right.
So it's like, you know, like, just, I took 3 bites and I was like, yeah, I'm done. You know, Allie loved hers. She scarfed it up. But it was horrible, dude. Like, it was $30 for a fucking
Just
bowl
for
of
that
mac and cheese with lobster and shit. Like, I get it. It's lobster. But if you're going to pay $30, it might as well be fucking good.
It has
like,
to
it had no flavor whatsoever.
There's no reason why, if you're spending that kind of money, that you're getting bland shit. It
was awful, dude. Like, I've got it in the fridge. If you want to try it, you can try it. I brought it home, right? And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I'm off the next day. I'll spice it up at home. You know, I'll add some salt and pepper. I'll add some sriracha to it.
Did Allie try it?
Yeah.
Did she have the same opinion?
Yeah. She tried it at the restaurant.
And I trust her opinion
when it was still hot, right?
I'm not a big I'm not a big seafood person altogether, so it doesn't really pique my interest. But the fact that you have a mac and cheese with lobster and all that stuff in it, and the only thing you taste is asparagus, is a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't give you salt and pepper is ridiculous in this day and age.
It took me 45 minutes to get a refill of Dr. Pepper.
I hate those.
The manager had to bring me.
Because he saw
I was getting very impatient, and like it was to the point to where, like, here's the thing, like I'm very, if you give me great customer service, I'll be happy as could be. Right. Like, it doesn't even have to be superior, but just normal customer service. Like, pay attention to me, right? At least acknowledge that I'm there. I'm gonna give you a tip, right? And so it's like we do that. Manager ends up bringing me Dr. Pepper. And I was like, what the fuck? I was about to stand up and go get it myself. Like, walk into the kitchen and be like, hey, where's Dr. Pepper at?
Right.
You know? It's just absurd. Allie being pregnant, she wanted a Sprite, right?
It took forever.
She never got one.
Jesus.
Never got one.
Jesus.
I will say, though, so we went to Westgate, which is really cool. I love Westgate.
Right.
Not on the weekends, but during the week, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So they've got like this new like tavern and bowl, or brew and bowl, and some bullshit like that.
Yeah, the bowling alley that's there.
Yeah, it's a brewery and a bowling alley. Looks super gnarly. We want to go there. We did go to this place though afterwards called the Pop Bar, P-O-P bar.
What's it next to?
I
know more.
It's like, it's downstairs from Kabuki.
Okay. So it's
behind the old Calico Jacks.
Yeah, so it's more facing towards the arena?
No, it's like inside.
Okay.
It's right next to Yard House, though.
Okay, gotcha.
But this place was a popsicle bar.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
super
pretty
gnarly.
cool.
And so it's like they've got like sorbets and gelato and all this other shit, right?
Right.
And then it's like they got all these flavors, and then you can customize it.
Okay.
So like you can dip it in chocolates or caramels or white chocolate.
Sure.
Or this or this or that. And then put nuts on it or sprinkles or whatever you want. Like, it was super gnarly.
So it's kind of like the yogurt lands that you see where you can kind of get whatever flavor yogurt you want and put as much topping on it as possible. But this was a popsicle bar that did the same thing.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
It was super cool, dude.
That's pretty cool. Well,
And it was
because
delicious.
I used to work, my office is right at the very top floor.
Yeah.
Facing the freeway.
Okay.
So when you walk into Westgate, you walk in, if you're coming in from the west side,
Yeah.
you'll see that there's a Dave & Buster's over
Yep,
there.
yep.
My office is that big, tall building. All the way at the top was where my office was located. So I used to get discounts at all the different places around there because I had an ID. And the big place that we used to go to in groups was the candy shop.
Okay. Okay. So here's where it is. You know where the bowling alley is? The new
Yeah, I
bowling
know
alley.
the bowling alleys.
You know where Westgate's management office is?
Yes.
It's right. It's in the same side of the management office, right behind the management office.
Okay. So I know exactly what you're talking
So
about
like
now.
that little inner circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's where it's at. Super good. It was like $8 for two of them.
That's not bad.
No, it's not horrible. You know, granted, yeah, it's a popsicle, but at the same time, it's a business, right?
Right. And
It's
you're
not
getting something custom. You're not buying
Yeah.
a pre-made popsicle.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Well, the popsicles are pre-made. Like they make them every day, fresh.
Sure, but it's still...
But then, like they customize it to your likings.
Exactly. That works.
It was super good, bro. I
cool.
loved it. Loved it. I did plan on making dinner tonight too, but you would went out. I forgot about that. Allie ate dinner without me because I took a nap and fell asleep. You ate without me.
Yeah.
So, I'm just chopped liver tonight. I was going to make you some, like, prison-style food tonight.
Oh, really? What'd you have in
No
mind?
joke. I was going to make some ramen lo mein.
Ooh, okay.
So, obviously, you take your ramen, cook it up like normal, and then go ahead and put that into a frying pan,
Right.
the noodles, with a little bit of sauce, and then take some well-seasoned ground beef and vegetables and turn it into a lo mein.
There you go.
But, you ate without me because you're an asshole. You didn't even bring me a snack. Like, where's my doggy bag, right?
I didn't.
I could have chewed on the bone.
I didn't have anything left, honestly. I ordered the 16-ounce prime rib that is, unlike any other place you go to and get prime rib, usually it's oven roasted.
Yeah.
This is smoked in a smoker for about 12 hours.
Well, it's a barbecue place.
Yeah, so the crust has just a thick ring of that hickory smoke taste to it, where you bite into it and it's like, fuck.
I cannot
amazing.
wait to take you to spring training.
I can't wait either.
I'm telling you.
I was listening to the last podcast on the way here, and right as I was pulling in, we were talking about spring training, and I thought,
All
I
you can
can't
eat?
wait. Yeah,
Well,
I got hungry just thinking about it.
I did figure something out today, though.
What's that?
So, Gene Saguaro,
Yeah.
you know me, Mariners guy, right?
Right,
Big
right.
Mariners guy. I thought they cut him. I told your dad the other day, I was like, they cut him.
Yeah.
No, they did not cut him. So you've got Robinson Cano at second.
Sure.
You've got Gene Suarez playing shortstop.
Okay.
D. Gordon from the Marlins, this is my big question, it has been, is going to center field.
Center field.
Center field.
It's a different spot for him.
Yeah.
It's a very different
He's
spot
played
for him.
second base for how long?
Yeah.
And now he's playing center field?
They must see something.
Oh, well, I mean, he's got a great glove, right?
Right.
And he's got the speed. I think that's just it. If you look at it, in all reality, he's kind of like Andrew McCutchen
Okay.
in center field.
Right.
And they need a leader. So the outfield needed a leader, right?
Right.
So they've got these new guys. They're doing great, but they needed a leader. So I think that's where it changes. Because
Gotcha.
now they have D. Gordon in the outfield being that leader that they need.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Should be interesting to see how long that goes for.
I
Does
agree.
he go out there and just kill it, and that becomes a permanent position for him, or is this something to get more? Because he's a great hitter as well, correct?
Yeah, he's really good.
So that-
not necessarily in the home run realm,
but a playmaker.
But on the getting on the base or
Gotcha.
getting on the field.
That gives you more weapons when you're up at bat. And I think that is what's probably where they're going for.
I think the Mariners are finally making the smart decisions, right? They're playing Moneyball in essence.
Okay.
But not just money-wise. It's more of that loop of we're going to find the guys that just regularly get on base.
Sure.
Right? Because pitching staff, they don't give up a ton of runs. Mm-hmm. But on base, everyone wants to hit a home run. Well, you're not always going to do that.
Of course.
But if you can get on base, it gives you a better chance to get more runs in, obviously.
It's true.
And a big one, Mariners may pick up Jake Arrieta from the Cubs. I don't like that.
Why is that?
Because he fucking sucked 2 years ago in the playoffs.
Okay.
In the World Series, sucked. Got destroyed by the Indians. And it wasn't once, it was twice. Destroyed by the Indians.
Okay.
And then whoever they played before, when they were in the division or conference championship, destroyed again. I don't like Jake Arrieta.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who they played, and I can't remember exactly who it was.
I mean, it was 2 years ago, not a big deal there.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's some big things, Even the Diamondbacks are doing some things. Rumors about Manny Machado.
Yeah.
Arizona being the most, and even his agent said Arizona's being the most persistent on trying to get Manny Machado. And that's third base. Who currently plays third base for Diamondbacks? Do you know? Because I don't.
It's not Lamb.
No, Lamb's shortstop, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Third base. No idea.
Yeah, no idea.
No idea.
And then potential, your dad, he thinks that JD Martinez is going to stick out for Diamondbacks. There's no way in hell, especially when Boston's saying, hey, we're still, in it and interested. And that's the thing is your dad said, no. But the Red Sox and another team, I forget the other team, both offered contracts, 5-year contracts. Mm-hmm. But he wants to wait until right around spring training for that fair market value contract.
So he'll probably get more.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The more he holds out. He's, a free agent. But at the end of the day, I think if he stayed with the Diamondbacks, he'd do well again,
Yeah.
He's going to hit another,
I was
maybe
looking
50 home runs.
Because I know we were talking about this earlier today. I was looking to see if if there was any information about where, but it doesn't say. It just says Red Sox.
Yeah, exactly.
That's interesting. See, that's the problem with me in baseball is I don't see back in the day, like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a lot of free time while I was working, so I wasn't really big on podcasts back then. Like, I had like 2 podcasts I'd listen to, and that was about it. So a lot of the time I was listening to sports radio. Mm-hmm. I could have told you anything and everything about what was going on in the league. Now, I'm so booked on podcasts that when it comes to like the outer circle of what's going on in sports, I'm completely out of the loop now.
Yeah.
I'm like completely out of the loop. Unless it's a big move for the Cardinals, I don't know anything about what's going on outside of that. I've lost touch with baseball, basketball, mostly hockey. There's a few times where something will pop up because I have the Coyotes on my Facebook. Because I know the Coyotes are looking to shop around one of their players right now. Or they think they just made a trade for somebody.
Coyotes?
Yeah.
Who cares? They've won 10 games this season.
Yeah, they're basically done. But I think the Coyotes are making the right moves to start building the team again.
Well, yeah, they're trying to, but
I feel like this season obviously has gotten away from them. It's too late for them to do anything. I think they're making moves to have a good season next year. I think most of it comes from, you get rid of Shane Doan the way you do. You play him dirty like that. What do you expect to happen, I mean, just to cut a guy who's been with you since his very first season and not even give him a chance to retire with the team, but cut him and say we're moving forward elsewhere is fucked up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Completely fucked up. And I did want to make a comment about something you said last week.
What's that?
Eli Manning. He said he wants to retire as a Giant. He'll never leave the Giants.
Yeah.
Do you still feel like that statement is still true after their new head coach came in and benched him earlier this season when there was nothing wrong with
that
him?
Position's open. They fired the head coach.
Well, yeah, that was bound to happen.
That position's open.
That was bound to happen.
Did you hear about Bruce Arians fucking with people?
No, what did he say?
He went on Fox Sports 1.
Okay.
They're doing an interview. And he fucking said, they were talking about Nick Saban, Alabama head coach, right? He's like, the only reason Nick Saban would ever leave Alabama is for the one team that he covets like crazy. And it's the New York Giants.
Nick Saban will never come to the NFL again.
I don't know. I think
he
so.
Blew it big time.
So
when
this
he was
year
with the NFL.
he tied the record, right, for most NCAA championships for a football team. Right. Next season, if they win again, it is a possibility. He'll break it, right? Once he has the record, that's 7 championships for one head coach. Why not leave?
Because that's all he'll ever be as a college coach.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah, well, I mean, he also had to be the coach of Miami.
Well, I don't think you're going to get better results at a different team. Honestly, I don't think he has the chops for the NFL.
Yeah. You know what I'm really hoping for, and I feel so bad, is the Browns 0-16. They get number 1 draft pick. Out of the gate. They could trade it away, whatever. Is Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. That was the name I was trying to come up with last week.
The Sooners?
Yes.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield.
He's going to go to Cleveland.
They're
still not going to do anything.
I don't know, dude. Like, there's been a lot of talk that
I just don't
just because of who he is, like, that's kind of the person. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They were talking about if he went to the Bills. Bills Mafia and the persona that they use.
Yes.
And then plus...
it matches what he was in college.
Right.
Yeah.
And it would work perfectly.
It would. But it doesn't... I don't necessarily think that it equals wins.
I don't think he'll go to the Browns, though. I really don't.
No.
I think it's inevitable that they're going to end up, because of their season, and all these guys out of the draft do not have a proven track record in the NFL, right? Sure. It's going to have to be, hey, we'll trade you so-and-so for that first-round pick.
Okay.
Or we'll trade you so-and-so plus our number 2.
Sure.
Our second-round pick.
They'll probably get... If they are to make a trade, they'll probably get a big name.
Yeah.
Or at least a very good name.
They're going to have to.
And then at least a pick or some money to free up some cap space.
Exactly.
I can see that.
They're going to have to. And then you're going to have a team like the Cardinals potentially. Someone that tries to come in and now if Bruce Arians was still around, I would agree with they probably would have drafted Baker Mayfield.
Sure.
For the fact that...
I disagree.
Well, just like Tyrone, though, he likes to take and give those second chances. And granted, he didn't have a drug issue or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
But the persona and the way he plays and the attitude he has and the ego, like he would have had... no matter what, he's going to have a head coach that's going to be his best friend and be like, listen, chill.
Do I see that? Yes. The problem is, I think that there are a lot of teams, because of his talent, that are willing to deal with that off.
Yeah, but then you have Johnny Football again.
Sure, but he's also not a nutcase like Johnny Football.
You don't know. He went to the Browns.
We knew,
that's the issue.
We knew Johnny Football was a problem before he even went into the draft.
He went to the Browns, so that's why he turned into the way he did.
But he was like that before he went in there.
Yeah.
Like, we knew this going into the draft that he was a problem.
You know, in
everyone
2 years,
decided
they've won
to
one
look
game.
over it. It's fucked up. But to my point, even if Arians was there, Arians would not draft a quarterback first round. And
he doesn't draft a quarterback ever because he's fucking retarded.
Exactly. Well, no, they drafted a quarterback last year. And the year before that. But they wait until the 6th or 7th round. Mayfield's not going to be around.
Yeah, but that's the thing is they wait till the 6th or 7th round.
And then they cut him.
They don't even make the practice squad.
Of course. They almost draft a quarterback to say they drafted a quarterback. Mm-hmm. But they never draft anybody that's worth a damn. And I think even with the new head coach coming in, it's not going to happen. Yeah. I don't see them drafting a quarterback until the 5th or 6th round because I feel like whatever coach comes in, he's going to be a yes man to Keim because of what Keim's done so far. Yeah. And I feel like Keim's going to try to pick up offensive linemen first round.
That's all he cares about.
Because we can't keep the offensive line healthy. Like, honestly, if I thought about it hard, I would feel like the best offensive lineman that's in the draft at that point is going to be picked up by the Cardinals. Yeah. It's a fucking shame because we spend all this money on first-round draft picks for offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and they fucking bust every year.
Yep.
It's a bust.
Yep. Cam Ducey or whatever. Oh my God, he's a joke.
I think the last first round pick that we picked up that was actually any good was Buchanan.
Yeah.
Because Buchanan was a beast. And he came in, and it took him a couple games to get into the rhythm, but he's been a beast ever since when he's healthy.
You know who I don't know if did we talk about who I think the Cardinals should pick up as quarterback?
No.
No?
No.
Kaepernick.
You and my dad can both go to hell.
No, hold on. You know how I am politically.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with political. I'm throwing that out. I don't give a shit about what he's done. The Cardinals cannot run a running offense with a running quarterback.
Maybe that's why they can't win in the playoffs.
We have one in the playoffs. We went to the conference championship. Don't forget that. That happened 2 years ago.
Once in how many years?
But it's happened.
Like once in 10 years.
That's fine. But we don't have the offense to run a Russell Westbrook style of offense.
We're playing basketball now?
Yeah, fucking. A Russell Wilson style offense. We can't run that. Seattle has a great line, and they have the great players to do that. We would have to redraft our entire team.
That's okay.
To accommodate that. It's not happening. It would never happen.
Or the players that you have would probably be better because they'd be open more, like Fitzy, knowing that quarterback has the potential to run the ball as well.
Let's be realistic. He's not going to be around, so it doesn't matter what Fitzy would do.
Well, no, he's retiring this year.
Yeah, that's just true.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that back.
And
I'm never taking that back. He's gone.
Your dad tried to persuade us we need to take that back.
Yeah.
That Fitzy's not going to retire.
And
he tried to tell me my child is going to be named Little Mike if Fitzy does not retire.
I have to clarify. I say you and my dad can go to hell because my dad has made the comment multiple times. We should get a running quarterback. That's going to make our team better. That's not the fundamental style of football that we play. And we cannot just turn around and change the team into that kind of football team.
Sure you can.
Because it doesn't work.
No matter what, you're going to have a building season, so why not build it into something that's
how
decent?
many teams run that style of offense and do it well?
Quite a few.
Not really.
Yes, really.
Name 3.
Seattle.
You got one. I will give you that one. That's a good team.
Seattle.
Okay, who else?
Houston. Deshaun Watson does incredible.
But he's not a running gun quarterback.
Yes,
he's
he is.
more of a gunner.
Jared
Runs
Goff.
if he needs to.
Jared Goff with the Rams. Right there. Carson Wentz with the Eagles. Right there.
Yeah, but you're also... but here's the difference that I'm talking about. You're talking about guys that can escape the pocket and run for a first down. Yes, I agree with that concept. But I'm talking about a team that will run a play action where the quarterback runs for 10 yards. How many teams do that?
Deshaun Watson. Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yes. Deshaun Watson, I don't know enough about. Okay.
He does.
Carson Wentz, no.
You've got Jameson Winston.
In Tennessee, right?
No,
he's with Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay's where? Exactly.
Hey, listen.
That's the point I'm trying. And where's Seattle right now? Exactly.
Where's the Cardinals?
Exactly. It doesn't matter. The teams that are running the divisions right now are not that style of football. We need to adjust and adapt to what's running football right now, and it's not that style of play.
It is, though.
It isn't.
It is.
If it was, then every team in the postseason right now, or the postseason would be ran by teams that play that style.
Think, you still have these old as fuck quarterbacks, right? Tom Brady's 40.
I agree.
Fucking, he's stuck in the old ages,
yes.
right? But typically, who's in the playoffs? You have, on average, the last couple of years.
Big Ben.
Big Ben always. Tom Brady always. Russell Wilson almost always. This is the first year since he's been drafted that he has not been in the playoffs.
Right. Big shame.
You have Alex Smith, Joe Flacco. Like, you have Aaron Rodgers. All the same people always in the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. It's just this year.
What do they have in common?
Nothing.
Most of them. Most of them do the same thing.
Well, yeah, they're all old.
They stay in the pocket.
So, but that's why they're all old. They're all old.
But it works.
It doesn't.
I don't care about their age. It works.
It doesn't.
It does. They're winning championships.
No.
Look at what New England has done. They're winning championships.
New England. Let's just say that.
I hate New England.
Fuck New England.
They have titles.
Yeah.
Okay? In the last 10 years, they have titles.
You know who's going to come destroy New England next year, and I can't fucking wait?
Who?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yes.
I hope just for the sanctity, because I know they won't play each other in the regular season.
Yeah, because he's sticking with San Francisco, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope
it won't happen.
The 49ers go to the Super Bowl next season.
That'd be nice.
And I hope the Patriots go and that Jimmy Garoppolo shits all over Bill Belichick, Ted Kraft.
I could see it happening.
And fucking Tom Brady.
I could see it happening because it's not hard.
Bro.
It's not hard to do.
Do you know why Jimmy Garoppolo got traded?
I have no idea.
Because Brady, 40 years old, Bill Belichick wanted to keep Garoppolo and start using him more because
phase Brady out.
Yeah, phase Brady out. Because let's be realistic, he's not as good as he was.
No.
It's not really Brady that's amazing. It's his team. The team around him. Brady just knows how to be accurate.
And New England knows how to get the players to do it.
Right, exactly. But they said that fucking Brady got with Ted Kraft and pretty much forced Jimmy Garoppolo out of New England.
I'm interested to see how many years he's got left.
Because he says he still has 5. He says he can go to 45.
That's ridiculous, don't you think?
I want to see him get fucking annihilated.
Just one clean hit.
I don't care if it's clean. A dirty hit.
Take him out at the knees, a headshot.
I want to see Cam Chancellor or Chandler Jones.
Yeah.
Absolutely annihilate.
I would love
Tom
to see
Brady.
Chandler Jones pull a John Jones and just fucking destroy him. Just destroy him.
Quick head kick. you know what I want to see. Do you remember you used to play for the Saints, Kyle Turley, offensive lineman?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
In 2001, it was against the Giants. Nearly ripped the dude's fucking head off.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember that.
I want to see that shit happen to Brady.
I'd love it. I would love it. I don't want to see a small hit where he gets hit in the knee and he's out for a season. I want to see him just get destroyed.
Yeah, like career ending.
Every time we play them, I'm praying for it.
Did you know that he's a vegan?
Pussy.
He has a... here's the thing. Like, Tom Brady, in our reality, like, runs the whole fucking team, right?
Of course.
So, like,
it's his team.
He has a personal trainer that Ted Kraft allowed to completely come and inundate the locker room and create their own office in the locker room.
Sure.
And now Belichick's flipping out, right? So they got rid of Garoppolo. So Belichick said, all right, that's cool. Your fucking personal trainer can't step foot in this facility. It's interrupting my other players and all this shit.
Right.
This fucking dude started his own, like the Fit Meals shit, right?
Yeah.
Called TB12.
Yeah, TB12 is...
Tom Brady 12. Right. And that's all they eat. Him and Giselle. Are you fucking kidding me? I just don't understand how the dude can do what he does being a vegan.
I don't know.
Because yes, I will say he is a great quarterback, right?
Yeah.
The greatest of all time? No, not by any means. But he is a great quarterback.
Right.
But how do you do that being vegan? Like, you need the natural proteins that are in meat.
I feel like he's going to use that. I mean, vegans will use that as a badge of honor. Look what our boy Tom Brady can do. We can... No, fuck you.
Look, this is the fat life. Fuck the vegans.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Give me all the fat foods, meats, everything that we can get on. I'm not for that vegan life by any means whatsoever.
No, I have never been.
I just want good food all the time. I swear, if I get up to like 350 and be happy just with food, but still be healthy somehow... Oh my God, I'd be in heaven.
I wanted to bring up a story that I saw. I wanted your opinion on it because obviously this is becoming fucking ridiculous, right? All these sexual misconducts, assaults, rapes in Hollywood.
Did you hear about the MLB one?
No. Oh. But this one, I think, I don't know about you. This one shook me a little.
Okay.
I didn't know what to think, and I found out on Facebook last night about it. Think of nerds.
Nerds?
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
No, I mean, I'm talking about real nerds. Not nerds that are out there making a difference in the world. I'm just talking about nerds in general. What do they love?
Video games. Computers.
Comic books.
Sure.
Who's the biggest comic book writer of all time?
Stan Lee.
Busted.
No shit.
Accusations. The one person you would never...
Who accused him, though?
So there are various anonymous individuals who have attempted to extort money from Mr. Lee.
That's what I think it is, though.
I think that's definitely a possibility.
The dude's like, what, almost 90?
Yes. Yeah, he's 95.
95, okay.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me, even at 75, that his dick was still getting up?
I don't know.
There's no way.
I couldn't imagine that. But it looks like a tabloid published an article that detailed sexual harassment allegations against the comic book writer. And this happened Tuesday. This is the first accusation started to come out. And it says an unnamed source was met with swift denials and strongly worded statement from Lee's Los Angeles-based attorney. So there's a possibility that this is someone extorting money from Stanley, or this is somebody trying to add on to the bullshit that's going on. I hope it's not real, but it's already affecting him.
Oh,
I say it's already affecting him, as in the Arizona Coyotes pulled him from dropping the puck on the 12th because he's going to be here with the Ace Comic-Con at Glendale Arena for the next 3 nights. Because all the big... I mean, if you think about big Comic-Cons, San Diego's the biggest.
Yeah.
But, like, all the big stars that go to comic book conventions are going to be at this Comic-Con in Phoenix. It's the first that they've ever had this kind of capacity, and he was supposed to be one of the main headliners.
Sure.
Arizona Coyotes, since it's in their building, were like, hey, you dropped the puck. Fucking pulled them already. They said, nah, we're good.
That's interesting.
The second one I wanted to go over, and I know it's not a fun subject to talk about, but James Franco just won a Golden Globe for the Disaster Artist. Yep. Pretty fucking amazing.
Yep. Oh, hi, Mom.
I just watched that movie. The movie was fucking
The
great.
Room?
Yeah. Oh, no, I watched Disaster Artist. It was fucking great.
Have you seen The Room?
Yes. Okay. It was, and I was so shocked and so happy that they almost recreated the entire movie scene for scene in the exact same shots.
Yeah.
Like, he did an amazing job. Anywho, 3 new accusations against him coming out. Here's
where I say that's bullshit. Right? Mm-hmm. So I listen to, just like you, a lot of other podcasts and everything like that. A lot of the ones that I listen to are Ross Patterson. Mm-hmm. He's been into acting the last, 30 some odd years, right?
Right.
Has done a lot of shit with James Franco. Mm-hmm. Said that he's a weird dude, right? But so every movie set has personal chefs and all this shit. James Franco every day would bring in his own salad from World Market, Sprouts or whatever.
Right.
Kind of stay by himself. And when he was like, hey, what are you going to do after the shoot, right? After the movie's over, after we were done, roll up set. And he's like, I'm going to go to Europe for a few months and just paint.
Yeah, he's very artistic.
Right. He wants nothing to do with fucking the limelight and all this shit. He's just happy being him and being able to make the money to just go enjoy life in the aspect of vacations and relaxing and spending his own personal time with what makes him happy.
Right.
I don't see it.
Here's the only issue, because I thought the exact same thing.
Sure.
A few years ago, and I'm hearing second source, so I can't quote anything. But a few years ago, he was busted with 3 underage chicks.
How underage?
Under the age of 18, which is enough to be underage.
Right.
I mean, in our eyes as men, it's was she 17?
Right. 17 but at the same time, I don't even know how old James Franco is. I'm going to look it up real quick.
I couldn't imagine him being 40. He might be 40, but I think he's 38.
No way, really?
Yeah.
He's 39, yeah.
Yeah, 39.
Okay.
Around there.
So okay, I can get that.
We'll see how it's and when I heard that, I thought, but James Franco was the first person to come out a day after it happened. He was on Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Yeah.
And he even came out and was like, look, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And he wasn't afraid to comment on it. He's like, obviously we have to do an investigation to figure out where this is coming from. But I can assure you that I'm very positive that it's not me, and I'm not going to make any more comments from that.
Yeah.
And to be someone who's willing to come out like that and say something on TV and not just through your publicist makes me believe that there's a little less here than what's being said.
Right.
In my opinion. So I wanted to bring that up because it's happening way too much nowadays. Way too much. And I feel like we're at this point where, and I had this thought the other night, I'm kind of interested in what you think about it. I feel like growing up watching movies and everything, I feel like there was always that stigma of if you wanted to get anywhere in Hollywood, who were you going to sleep to get to the top? You know, that's always been
It's always been
a phrase we've used.
Yeah,
Who did you
exactly.
sleep with to get here?
Well, just like in business in general, right?
Exactly. And I feel like, yeah, we're starting to see them come out. You're starting to see the accusations, but I feel like this has always been a part of Hollywood. I mean, we're making a big deal. Obviously, I'm not saying this is right in any way, shape, or form, but we're making a big deal of something that we've always known has been there.
Here's my thing, though, and I'm going to sound like a complete asshole about it, right? This same exact thing happens to men on a daily basis from women, right?
Very true.
Women that are executives and CEOs and whatever. It happens to men on the daily basis as well. And there's the whole stigma. Oh, men can't be raped, whatever. Okay. Men can be forced to have sex with a woman.
Yeah.
If their job is on the line. If, oh, well, I'm going to tell your wife that if you don't fuck me, that you're fucking so-and-so. Even though it's not happening, right? But women hold the same fucking power.
It's
the same thing happens. Well, a man's bigger so he can push himself out of the room. Motherfucker, if I'm making, $100,000 a year, right? And you're going to tell me, oh, unless you fuck me, I'm firing you. Okay, so that means if I walk out the room, I'm going to get fired, right? If I call the cops, they're not going to fucking believe me.
Right.
I'm a man, right? So that's the whole thing. Is it goes both fucking ways.
Yeah, it's like horrible bosses.
Yeah.
It's very real. Now, is it necessarily women as hot as Jennifer Aniston? Probably not. But it is out there. It is something that's happening.
Yeah. Or there's the one with Julia Roberts and Ryan Reynolds. Where they go to Alaska.
Oh, yeah, the proposal.
Yep.
Yeah. But they don't fall in love at the end. Because that's just not real life. I mean, let's be real.
No, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like, that's the kind of thing. It's like you have to fucking bend over backwards.
Yeah.
And hey, cool, it may not be sleeping with someone, but women have the power to be like, oh, well, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to tell someone you raped me.
Right.
And it's believable because, well, it's a woman. So, like, there's a whole stigma there, right? That it's just fucking retarded. Now, granted, if you get raped or molested or whatever, I 100% feel for you. I plead for you, like, I've always said, any of my friends, like, yo, who the fuck do I need to knock out, right?
Right.
Like, give me 5 minutes in a closed room, and I'll take care of things.
Take care of it.
But just don't, give me any legal actions afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like, at the same time, they're overusing this shit. Fucking Oprah and her Me Too. Get the fuck out of here, Oprah.
Did you watch that?
No, I refused.
I haven't. I've heard nothing but, like, after it happened, I heard all the buzz. I still haven't watched the video. Still have no idea what the fuck people are talking about. I know it happened. In fact, I was over here the night it happened because it was on the Golden Globes. Tuesday. I didn't know it was on Sunday.
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't know the Golden Globes even happened.
Right.
So Monday night, I was sitting with my mom having dinner on my lunch break, and she was like, "Yeah, James Franco won the award for such and such." I was like, "Won the award for what?" And she's like, "He won the award for Best Actor." I'm like, "But for what?"
Yeah, exactly.
And she kept saying the disaster artist. I get what you're saying. What did he win?
Right. Like,
she's like, he won a Golden Globe, you dumbass. I was like, the Golden Globes happened? Where the fuck was I?
Here's my thing. So she gives this, like, and I'm going to put in quotes, fucking presidential speech because people think she needs to run.
Yeah.
I think it'd be the fucking laughing stock of America if Oprah was the goddamn president.
Yeah.
But she gives this speech, and starts it off like with the Me Too thing, right? And I get it. She was raped as a young girl.
Right.
But she gives this huge speech about empowering women. And women this, women this, women this. Guess who one of her best friends is?
Who's that?
Harvey Weinstein. Pictures of her, like, hugging up all over him. Literally, like, sticking her tongue in his ear, kissing him. Like, but you didn't know? Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with she was probably holding the camera in the same room, filming it.
Probably.
It's Oprah, right?
Yeah.
Anything for a buck.
She'll do what she can to get money. Come on.
Now here's my question. Oprah becomes president, right? If she does. If she runs, I don't know. On her shows, her Christmas shows, everybody's going to Disneyland. Everybody gets this. So does that mean like she's gonna have like her presidential speech?
Oprah's favorite things at Christmas time for her speech.
Yeah, but it's for all Americans, right?
All of America.
Nobody's paying taxes this year. Everybody gets $1 million. Because fuck, I'd vote for that girl all day long.
Yeah, you got my vote.
But yeah, that's what you got to do for me, Oprah.
Instead, you get everyone gets an iPad. All right, I could use an iPad. Cool, I'll take it.
Yeah, like hey, I can sell it. Flip the buck,
exactly.
Right?
Everyone gets Beats by Dre. All right, you got me there. All right.
Everybody gets a house.
Best president ever. Cool.
I'd be cool with the house.
So, do you shop at Sam's Club at all?
You're going to bring up that story? I was too.
Yeah?
How they just randomly start closing all these stores?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
4 stores in Arizona already are closing, including Chandler and Scottsdale. I'm wondering, is Sam's Club done?
Walmart owns Sam's Club.
Yeah, it's a...
They're the same company.
Yeah.
Right. Here, that's my whole thing. Sam's Club never should have existed. They did it to compete with Costco.
Right.
Because you can get the large quantity items. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck doesn't Walmart just carry some of the large quantity items?
It's a good question. I used to work for Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Right. Because when it comes to it, they sell the same shit besides jewelry. Jewelry, Walmart does not do the high-end jewelry. Like,
no, you got to go to Costco to get the...
Right. Costco or Sam's Club, yeah. Exactly. But when it comes to TVs, same TVs.
Same thing.
Same foods.
Yeah.
Same meats. Same clothing.
Yeah.
The only thing they sell differently is the high-end jewelry. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, why doesn't Walmart just open up 2 aisles that are the bulk good items?
Because I don't think a Walmart can sell it at the price that Sam's Club's selling it at. Because you got to realize that Sam's Club...
companies.
It doesn't matter, though. Sam's Club doesn't make their money off of selling bulk items. Sam's Club makes their money off of your membership every year.
True.
Only reason I know this, again, I used to work there.
Yeah.
Their pizzas, their hot dogs, that's their big selling ticket items that make them money.
Right.
And your memberships. That's why each store has that big cafe in there, because that's what brings in the money. The produce is, you're not really going to save much on produce there. I mean, that's one thing we all know, but these bulk items that you're getting at a discount, you cannot go into a Walmart and sell it at the same price and be profitable.
True.
Because then you're offering that to people who aren't paying for a membership yearly to go in there and buy those items.
Here's catch-22 on that.
Right.
Winco Foods.
Yes.
At least in Arizona, Winco Foods is gnarly.
All their employees own the store.
It's like, yeah, so all the employees have ownership in the store.
Right.
They have more millionaires per capita through employees than any other company there is.
Right.
Fuck, dude. So like when Arizona's minimum wage was like $7.25 2 years ago, right? Their cashier started at $15 an hour.
Right.
And like their cart pushers and all that shit, right? So they treat their employees extremely well.
Right.
And everything's extremely cheap.
Right.
Yet everything in the store is bulk items.
Right. Have you ever had their meat?
No.
Garbage.
Your dad says he likes their meat.
Their meat is
He
garbage.
said he's never had bad meat from Winco.
I beg to differ with him on that one. He's brought home frozen burger patties that we cooked them up and they were still gray.
Well, bro, frozen burger patties are no matter what.
But you can get good frozen burger patties. These things were disgusting. Yeah. I love the concept of Winco. Mm-hmm. I absolutely do. And I have shopped at a Winco before.
Yeah.
I would never go to Winco and get fresh meat. Ever.
Well, no. And that's my thing. Like, if I'm going to go to a store to get, like, butchered meat, I'm going to go to a Fry's.
Well, yeah. And you got to also realize that Amazon's about to fuck everything up for everybody.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yes.
They're opening up their own grocery stores.
Yes. And have you seen how they're running it?
Yeah. You walk in, right? And your Amazon app on your phone is going to have, like, an Amazon grocery store app.
In and out.
And then whatever you pick up, and I don't know how it's going to do this, but whatever you pick up and put in your cart is going to be attached to your Amazon account. You don't check anything out. You walk directly out and it automatically charges your card.
Your phone's, you'll use the camera on your phone to scan the barcode. It'll automatically charge you. But it won't charge you until you leave the store.
Right.
So if you decide that you don't want that, you can scan the barcode out and delete the item out. And then when you leave the store, there'll be sensors sensing what's in the cart. And then if you try to leave with more than what you technically scanned,
right,
there'll be, obviously people there stop you.
Exactly.
When I first became a lead with my company, I moved over to an office in Phoenix, and there was a guy there who has friends in Amazon, and this has been the buzz for the last 5 or 6 months now. We've been talking about, when's this ever going to happen? When's this ever going to happen? Just like we've talked about, QT's new line of stores are going to have a drive-through for their pizza and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So if you look at the newer versions of the Quick Trips that they've had, they have a little drive port behind the store. Huh. The eventual plan is that drive port's going to be a drive-through where you can just drive on up, say I want my chicken bacon ranch flatbread, then in your car. Don't ever have to get out.
Incredible.
So that's the
just
new plan.
Lazy America, though. I love going into QT.
Oh, I do too.
They have cleanest bathrooms, cleanest, gas station. Period. And you never feel
the best, like
you're in the gross,
the best
fucking gas station bathroom. It's the only place I'll go and take a shit if I'm on the road.
Except for that one place you showed me in.
Oh, bro, that was a truck stop.
That's crazy.
Montana has the nicest truck stops there is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Looks like a fucking Scottsdale post office.
Yeah, that thing was beautiful looking.
Incredible.
I would go live there. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. It was gnarly. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Today's whole generation, Amazon's also supposed to be buying out Lyft, if I'm not mistaken. There's been a lot of buzz around that. And the essence for that is that it's going to open up the ability for, like right now, if you do like Prime Now, it's 2-hour delivery, right? And that's on very few items.
Right.
And it only goes to certain zip codes, like where I live right now, which is only 30 miles from the Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, it's right off the 303, right?
But they won't deliver to me in 2 hours. They do 2-day shipping for me.
Right.
As to where if it was a Lyft driver, they would have the ability, they get it, they go, and bring it right to you.
I wonder if it's going to help cut costs on maybe the pricing. Because don't you have to pay extra for the Prime Now?
No. As long as you have Prime membership.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, as long as you have Prime membership.
As I say, I feel like that would be something that could
now.
cut down the costs on making that kind of thing happen,
Right.
But I don't know.
Because,
they were working with the drone thing for the longest time, and that never really panned out to do shit.
Yeah, no. Well, and I think it's just because America doesn't feel comfortable with that, right?
Right.
It's like they don't know if it's dropping off a package or if it's doing surveillance,
Right.
And that's the whole military aspect of it and government agency aspect.
Well, it's kind of like when for Christmas you and I both got drones.
Yep.
We got the little mini drones. And I know my dad gives me a hard time because he gave me a full-size drone.
Yeah.
And he's like, you probably never fly it. You're very right. I never fly it. My apartment is 5 miles away from Luke Air Force Base.
Right, exactly.
There are laws and regulations when you register your drone that says you will not fly within 10 miles of an Air Force Base or an airport. I'm fucked because I've got both within 5 miles of my apartment. So I can't go and just fly it whenever I want to at the apartment complex.
I flew that little one 2 nights ago.
Yeah? How'd you like it?
Right off the balcony. It lasted 7 seconds.
And then it dropped?
Well, so I'm out there. It's dark. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, I'm going to fuck around at this, right? And so then it starts going up. And then I didn't know how to use the remote control, right? And then Allie's saying, what the fuck are you doing this late at night? And I look back, and then the whole thing just, whoop, like 40 feet down real quick. Still works.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck. I don't know how to, like, it's too fast.
It's quick. Those little ones are fucking quick.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going. And I'm like, wait, stop. Stay here.
It's like I was telling you, when I first used mine, I was like, you can't get it to just hover in place.
Yeah.
As soon as it goes up, it'll start to lean left or it'll start to lean right. There's no happy medium with it. So you really have to learn the movements of it, which way is going forward, which way is not, how high should I go.
So you know like the big drones, right?
Yeah.
What is it? The Parrot? I want to say it's like a Parrot drone.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, is the brand. When I had initially started my nonprofit, right? I really want, and I still do, I haven't been able to, get a videographer and record, like, the wishes that we grant, but also just like who we are, right? And I was like, oh, well, hey, drones have video cameras, or I could set up my GoPro, and it has the, like, follow me aspect to where I can kind of record my own commercial.
Right.
And so I went and spent $600 on this drone, set it up, right? And I was like, oh, well, like, it says, like, it just hovers. So I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to turn it on in the house just to see, right? Because I don't know how these things work. I didn't know it was going to just jump off the ground like that.
Yeah.
So then I'm trying to hold it. And it didn't have, like, the blade guards. I sliced the shit out of my stomach. Like, the first 5 seconds that I ever owned it. I broke the blades. One of them, like, broke as it cut me open. So I ordered Amazon new blades for it. Took that bitch back to Best Buy and said, I don't want it. Give me my money. Like, this thing fucked me up.
My dad's pretty good with a drone. I will give him credit. He is really, well, except for the one time he called me and said, hey, can you help me fish my drone out of an area? I said, really, what happened? And if you, by my dad's house, there's a big open park, which is where he flies it all the time. And he has this one that he uses. It went up. And he was doing his videos. He used to post them on Facebook.
Okay.
And he was doing the video, and all of a sudden, this thing just stopped responding, and it flew over this fence and down into a quarry.
Okay.
Where they had dug out all the shit. He's like, he goes, I can see, and he pulled up a picture of what it last showed before it died. He goes, but I can't tell you where it is. And I was like, fuck, okay. He's like, I tried to go and do this, but a coyote showed up, and I ran. It's like, so you want me to go get it? Where there's a pit full of coyotes. Cool, I'll go do that.
I would.
I found it. It took us 2 hours. I found the fucking thing. I don't even know how I found it, but it was like nestled into the ground next to a bush.
Yeah.
Like you could have easily overlooked it
Yeah.
for days. And I went down there and I found it. I was like, I got it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I was so freaked out. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. No, thank you. No, thank you.
You guys are scared of like wild animals. I love them. I think they're the coolest. I hate snakes.
I hate snakes.
But I think the coolest thing is fucking wild animals. Like big cats, like pumas or mountain lions. I want to own one.
Yeah, no.
I legitimately do.
Interest.
I think it'd be the coolest. Or a wolf.
Yeah, no interest. Yeah. I think they're great looking, but I would never want to be around one in the wild.
I want a puma.
Yeah, no thank you.
Or a mountain lion. I'm going to own one.
Why?
And a penguin.
I can see a penguin.
So... Your parents, for Christmas, they got me the penguin interaction at Odyssey Aquarium.
Right.
I think we're going to do that in February.
Sounds good.
Just because of the time of like when we can go.
Yeah,
like,
she
Allie
won't be
works,
too far along.
Exactly.
You'll be, it'll be comfortable for both
Something
of you.
crazy. But I gave Allie instructions. She has to stand outside of the room with a duffel bag. Mm-hmm.
And you're just going to whoop.
Yeah. No, I don't think you understand. Like, that movie, Mr. Popper's Penguins, is my favorite movie.
Yeah, I know.
I love penguins. Mm-hmm. I need one in my life. At the Odyssey Aquarium, they have African black-footed penguins. And they can live in Arizona temperatures. Mm-hmm. They just need water. Well, guess what? I have a bathtub. I have a bathtub, I have a sink, I have a dishwasher. They may love the dishwasher. With no soap in there, no soap. I'll take out the racks and just turn it on. And they'll be swimming and spinning, and I'll put some little sardines or something in there so they can catch them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They might be dizzy.
Sounds like...
Right. But, like, I'd love it, dude.
I
think a penguin would be the gnarliest pet.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah? House train a penguin?
Nah, no, I'm not
Fuck,
big.
I can't even house train my dogs.
I'm not even, I used to be big on dogs. I'm not even big on dogs anymore.
You love my dogs, though.
Yeah, but still, I'm not big on dogs.
Yeah.
I went over to my dad's house, obviously, this morning at 6 a.m. to pick up my sister. Well, to go with my sister. I shouldn't say pick up.
Yeah.
We went to Flagstaff this morning, and August just started barking. I felt bad because my dad was on the phone with somebody, and it starts barking. And I was like, come on, you feel froggy? Leap. I really don't give a shit anymore. And same thing with my mom's dog. She's got a little chihuahua. Yeah. And we're friendly. My mom's chihuahua and I are friendly. But whenever I come into the house and my mom's there, she yaps.
Well, I mean, it's just like my dogs.
Yeah, and she'll just bark. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. And I've gotten to this point where I'm just like, fuck it. I don't want a dog. I don't want anything to do with it.
And that's the thing is, like, with Reagan has that death bark where, like, if you hear him through the door, you're like, fuck this. I'm not going inside, right?
Yeah.
Sandy's just annoying. And they know you. They love you.
Yep.
Like, they sit on you and hang out. But it's like when you walk in the house, same thing.
Yep.
You know, they trip out.
Yep.
But it's only if Allie and I are home.
Right. And the problem I think with my mom's dog is
It's a Chihuahua.
but she's overprotective of anyone in the house. So I will bring home, or I will come out of my room for dinner, for work, and the dog goes off instantly.
On you.
And I'm
what's his name? Coco?
No.
Coco,
Sassy.
the killer Chihuahua?
Coco, the killer Chihuahua.
What is it? Sassy?
Sassy. Yeah, it's a little girl.
Sassy.
Yeah, my uncle found her. And,
growing up, I had a cat named Sassy.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. My uncle named her.
Very fitting for a Chihuahua.
Ago. Yeah. Yeah.
They're sassy little bitches.
I
feel like they're the Latinas of dogs.
Just don't shut up.
Yeah. Just don't shut up. Very sassy.
Yeah, very sassy. We gotta get that thing planned.
What plan?
The
date? You're down?
I'm down. I just gotta find a time to do it.
You did get a haircut. You got some 5 o'clock shadow coming in.
Yeah, I was gonna shave today, and then
No, leave it.
I don't want to leave. I feel like I need to give it another month of shaving.
Leave it.
Just let it grow.
Let it grow a little bit longer, and then shave.
Right.
I'm thinking about shaving my beard off.
No, don't.
That's driving me insane, bro.
Well, I can understand that, but
I think part of it is I just need a haircut. Like, I'm still very regimented. Like, I've been out of the military for 6 years. But it's like very regimented in the aspect that I get my haircut every 2 weeks. I have the barber, fuck with my beard. But it's like I used to have the trimmers at home for like, in between. Just to make sure it wasn't all crazy. But now it's fucking outrageous. I feel like there's a bird's nest in this bitch.
Right.
Fucking, I had lunch earlier and I had Arby's. Oh my God. Did you know they sell a half-pound beef and cheddar?
Yeah. It's incredible.
But they fucked up. They didn't give me any horsey sauce.
Really?
They just gave me a bag of ketchup.
That's fucked up.
I was pissed.
That's fucked up.
But it's like, yeah. So fucking, I felt like I had fucking beef and cheddar still in my beard earlier. Like, goddamn. Get a little hungry, just, savor flavor.
Go to
flavor
Kiss Alley
savor.
and just all the roast beef in your mouth.
Yeah. Just chew on my fucking mustache and be like, delicious. Delicious. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, I had when they first came out, the half pounders, I got coupons at my apartment. It was buy one, get one free.
Bro, they're bomb as fuck.
I made the mistake of doing the buy one, getting one free and trying to eat in it. In
a whole pound of beef and cheddar?
Because every time I ever go somewhere that's like a half pound, it's like, all right, it's really a quarter pound, but it's a half pound raw. Like, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
That shit's a half pound.
Yeah.
And I got through 1.5 and was like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's been quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite
fun.
I love food.
I
need food.
When it comes to food, I am all about it.
Dude, it's weird though. Like, I don't get it. Like, people are always like, "Oh, well, Taco Bell uses mystery meat." I don't give a fuck.
It's not mystery meat. It's ground beef.
Right, but I love fucking Taco Bell.
I can't stand people that say that shit.
And fast food, Arby's. I hate McDonald's. I'm not a big fan. I like their hot and spices.
I'm interested. Have you been to McDonald's lately?
Mm-mm.
So, all right.
I did find out though they now sell a 50-piece McNugget box.
Yeah, I've done that. It's fun. I told you the story before, I think.
Yeah.
My friends asked me to do 100, and it was back in the days when the 50s were 20. And I did 100 nuggets. I wanted to do the whole 100. I got to 60 and thought I was going to die. I struggled to get from 50 to 60. And when I hit 60, I said, my friends literally drove me back to their house and were like, I think you're going to die. And I said, if I do, tell my parents I love them. I was 18 at the time. Like, just tell them I love them. I don't give a fuck.
That's funny as shit.
I didn't have kids back then, so I didn't give a fuck. Like, if I die, I die, whatever. But McDonald's, so I'll be honest, I was pretty blazed the other night. I was getting ready to go to bed. And it was Sunday night after the podcast. I went home. And I popped onto YouTube like I usually do.
Yep.
Try to wind down, and this kid popped up. I was gonna send you the video, but I was really high, so I didn't know if you would enjoy it as much as I did.
Probably not.
This kid looks like he came right out of a mortuary. Black suit, pale white skin and bone.
Yeah.
And he's reviewing McDonald's new 1, 2, 3 menu.
What's that?
It's a new value menu at McDonald's. Now, I don't know if they have this on the West Coast.
I've had it for a while.
The 1, 2, 3
3
menu? No, not the pick 3.
Okay.
That's the McPick.
Oh yeah.
2 for $5.
Yeah.
This is a new 1, 2, 3 menu where their value menu is no longer dollar items. So there's 3 tiers. There's the dollar menu, which is your hot and spicy.
Sure.
Regular cheeseburger.
Yep.
A sausage, egg, and cheese burrito.
Sure.
You have your $2 menu, which is a new double bacon. It's a bacon McDouble.
Okay.
Something breakfast. And then 2 chicken tenders. They're buttermilk chicken tenders.
Okay.
So they have that.
Yep.
$3 is a sausage McMuffin with egg. Their new classic
$3.
Chicken. $3.
You can get 2 for $3.
I know, 2 for $3.33, right?
Yeah.
They have it's the sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Yep.
The new classic chicken sandwich, which is basically the rip from Chick-fil-A. It's a chicken sandwich with pickles and a sauce on it.
You can't beat Chick-fil-A.
No, you can't. But then they have triple cheeseburger is $3 now. And I was just watching this video. I wasn't even hungry. I just was watching the video. And the way the kid talked, the way he enunciated everything, and everything was like this.
Why are you staring in my eyes?
Because this is how the kid filmed it.
Fucking blink.
And he's just like, I'm sitting outside. I just felt like sitting outside. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm like, okay, this video is not real. I just must be really high. And I kept watching. And then he would be like, this is what the chicken sandwich would look like. And he pushes it to the camera and the whole sandwich starts fucking moving. And I'm like, I'm tripping balls. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Did you watch this
right
sober?
Now? Huh? Yeah, no. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it sober because I don't want to ruin the essence of the video. I don't want to ruin the experience I had with this video and watch it sober.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in it because I've kind of, like, ever since I've watched it, I'm like, I kind of want to go try out this chicken sandwich that's $3.
The one that shakes.
$3, yeah. I just want to try it. And
it's still alive.
I love triple cheeseburgers. That's just, I'm a fat guy. I love triple cheeseburgers. So $3 for that, I'll try it, whatever.
Yeah. $1 a patty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess is understandable if you're charging $1 for. Oh, the other dollar menu item was you can get a large, any size drink is $1.
Right,
which
that's
is
always
obvious. So I saw that. I was just like completely out of my mind thinking, is this kid talking directly to me?
You were just baked out of your mind,
just like,
right?
what is going on right
just
now?
High.
But it was a great video, and so I'm interested in that because I don't eat McDonald's very often anymore. Like, it's very rare that I have McDonald's, but if I do, it's usually hot and spicy. But if you're introducing new items,
I love hot and spicy. But yeah, I don't really eat fast food at all. Like, although yesterday, have you ever heard of Cafe Rio?
Yeah, we've talked about it.
We have?
Yeah.
Have I told you about their
barbacoa with Dr. Pepper?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had now they have like all these like Hatch chilies and shit like that, porks and shit like that. Yesterday, I had Cafe Rio for lunch. Mm-hmm. And it's like, Chipotle, but with like a Brazilian twist, I should say.
Sure.
But their burrito, and then you make it enchilada style. Fucking, I had a green chili pork burrito, and then they put the beans and rice and everything in there, and then put the red sauce on top. Oh my God, Carter.
A red and green burrito?
Oh my God.
I always had the idea of doing I wanted to call it the Mexican flag burrito. And I wanted to do
some sour cream in the middle.
Yeah, so I wanted to do like red chili on one side, white rice with sour cream, and then green chili on the other side. So it was a Mexican flag. That was my idea. I've always wanted to do it, but I've never done it. It's like, that sounds so fucking great. Because I love the best of both worlds. I love red chili. I love green chili.
Yeah,
and sour cream's fucking great.
Green chili verde.
Yeah, it's
fucking
great.
Delicious.
It's just chili verde.
Listen,
it's not green chili verde, because then you're saying green chili green. It's just green chili.
Listen.
I learned that the hard way.
Listen. It is 10:17 at night.
Mm-hmm. How long have we been going for?
A little over an hour.
Fuck it.
But I'm starving. I haven't eaten, I'm about to eat my
Let's
fingers.
wrap this shit up.
Why?
Because you haven't eaten.
I don't give a fuck. I'm wired.
Want some more? You got the beef, right?
Force energy. Ooh, I told you about this earlier. I'm very excited about Strike Force Energy. Make America grape again.
I'm excited to try it too.
The grape will be
This lemon's great. I love grape, so.
Right. So I normally don't do a lot of grape. I like grape Kool-Aid though.
Grape Kool-Aid's good.
But, yeah, I asked your sister, I was like, orange or grape? Mm-hmm. And she's like, grape, of course. So, hey, we're going to give it a shot. But I went big. I went with a 750 milliliter bottle, just like the lemon, right?
Let's do it.
Like, lemon I know I'll like.
Right.
I told your sister I want to, once my GI Bill money starts coming back in for school, I want her to spend $200 and get all 4. The lemon, the orange, the grape, the original.
See, I'm iffy about the original.
Me too. So I told you this. I reached out to Strike Force and asked them about, what does the original taste like?
Right.
And it was like, oh, just the original. No, motherfucker. Like, does it taste like cherry, original? Like, what the fuck is original? And they were saying, think like energy drink.
Like Rockstar without the aftertaste.
Exactly.
Right.
And so I was like, you know what? I could try that, but I wouldn't be able to continuously drink that.
Yeah, my problem with it is it'd be like drinking a flat energy drink.
Right.
I don't know if I could get into that.
Exactly. Like the lemon or the grape, whatever. I go to about a 1/4 inch and then fill up, the rest of my 32 ounces with water again.
Right.
But it still leaves that little bit of flavor. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm sticking with.
But it tastes like the lemon tastes like a lemon Gatorade.
Exactly. So it's
it's not a big deal.
No, at all. And it gives you that flavor, and it doesn't give you heartburn or anything like that.
No, not at all.
Which is incredible.
Which is super convenient when you're like me and have acid reflux like crazy when it comes to citrus stuff.
Well, that's because you're fat. And same here. I'm fat, so I get acid reflux.
It happens all the time.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I just need an IV drip of Tums.
Like, I get to the point where I used to watch those commercials as a kid and be like, I would shoot myself in the head if I had to choose between a piece of pepperoni pizza or a Tums. Like, I'm not taking the Tums. I'm going to eat it and die. Take it. But now I'm at that point where when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I have to get green chili because red chili, it instantly just goes right.
Yeah,
it
just
hurts.
fucks with you.
It hurts.
Quite interesting, Carter.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
But I can't wait for tomorrow night. I get Mexican food again from
Where you
Carlos
going?
O'Brien's.
Oh, okay. What for?
The bomb. Every Friday when I pick up my kids, we give them the option of what do you want for dinner, and 9 times out of 10 it's chips and salsa. So we go to Carlos O'Brien's because it's their favorite. They love the rice.
I stick with primarily any actual sit down like Mexican food restaurant I'll go to. I always get pollo con queso.
Oh, there you go.
Bomb.com.
Not bad.
Can't beat it.
Not bad.
But Popo's doesn't sell it.
No. Have you ever had a pollo fundido?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Love
same
that
exact
shit.
thing.
With the jalapeno cream cheese?
Yep, same exact thing.
Fucking great.
Yep.
Carlos O'Brien's makes
same
it
exact thing.
the greatest fucking thing in the world.
Oh, yeah, bomb. Oh, fuck. I was just about to tell you something, too, and now I completely forgot. I'm losing my mind, Carter.
If you want a really good one of the pollo fundido, I believe Top Shelf has a good one.
Carter, you got to keep the show going. I got to piss.
Yeah, absolutely.
You actually have to talk, though.
I know I have to talk. So I'm feeling good at this point. I mean, we've been doing this thing for, since November. Can't wait to get our cooking show on the road. I can't wait to get it going. Because I think we can have some fun with that. I also had this weird idea of doing like one of those Sonic commercials, but instead going to a fast food place and just ordering random food and eating in the car with the camera on. Just seeing what people think about that, because I find those videos to be hilarious. And I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, except you're an ugly eater.
I'm an ugly eater.
Yeah, you're an ugly eater.
Since when?
I don't know, since always.
I always thought it'd be fun to do one of those videos.
Since you were born.
Probably. Sounds about right.
Just kidding. I don't look at you when you eat.
I'd move, but I'm too comfortable.
No, you're fine.
You gotta crawl over me right now. It's nice.
It happens.
When you said we were going longer, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna kick back now.
Right, just kick back, relax.
It feels nice. Hopefully my vocals are still coming in clean, but...
Yeah, who knows? Fuck it, right? Just enjoy yourself.
Try it.
On that note, we're gonna call it a night.
All right, let's call it a night. Fuck it. Fuck, I get comfortable for the first time in the show. You're like, yeah, we're gonna call it a night.
Fuck you being comfortable.
All right.
So, for those of you still listening and haven't
turned off by now,
ran away from Carter, continue drinking the good drinks, eating the good foods, and being over an all good fucking person.
I love fat people.
Show me the honey.